Hey there guys, this is Lesbic Lego. Now, today I'll be doing the Andor Final Episode 12 breakdown video, and it is the final episode of Andor, so I'll be giving my thoughts after this breakdown on what I think of the episodes overall and of the season overall, and I want to say that this final episode was 54 minutes and 11 seconds. So a bit lengthy for a final episode, but nevertheless it was an awesome an awesome episode to watch. So today I'll be doing the breakdown, and guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel and check out all my other videos that you see and on my channel, and because it would be amazing if you guys subscribe to my channel, and so go and do that if you can, and put a like on today's video as well if you do enjoy it. And let's go into the final breakdown of Andor. So the final breakdown of Andor is called Rick's Road. So for the first scene, we first see a diffusion bomb and a boy working on it. Now, this was the boy that we saw in the previous episode, whose dad was taken out, who has been taken out, and now he's working on the bomb to go against the Empire. We then see a dark place where we see a Imperial shuttle that lands, and the Imperial shuttle lands on Ferrix, and we see Dedra Miro. And then we see Dedra Miro wants to talk to Bix to see, and for Bix to see the town of Ferrix, and we see the box, and we see the boy working on the diffusion bomb again. But this time him thinking of his father and how he's gonna stop the Empire. After that we then see a friend of Andor's checking something out, and checking something out. And we go into the second scene. So the second scene, we next see the Imperial spy walking through the town to check everything is going well. And next we see another of Andor's friends hearing about Andor's mother's death and talking about how bad it is and all that. And next we see Mon Mothma sitting in her transport thinking on what to do about all of this, and the driver hearing on her and her husband's conversation when he is in the transport. We go into the third scene. So the third scene, we see Val talking to her friend Cinta about the spy, and Cinta wants to take out the spy. Next, we see Andor on the empty town, in an empty town in the mornings of Ferrix, and Andor goes sees his friend and asks him about where is Biggs, because Andor wants to know where Biggs is. And then Andor is and then we see Andor listening to a recording of a friend, of one of the other rebel friends who passed away, and talking on the recording about trying to stop the Empire of some sort. Next, we see a hologram of Ferrix and Dedra Miro plotting her ambush on Andor when he comes to the funeral session. And then to see stormtroopers patrolling the town on Ferrix. And then we go into the fourth scene. We get back to the Imperial base on Coruscant to see the other officer talking to an Imperial spy about Mon Mothma on her husband gambling. And the spy might be a also on the spy, guys. The spy might be Antor Krieger, or he might be the officer. So we're not entirely sure on that. I'm hoping to find out more about that. I think one of the other officers were talking to him and calling his name. Either it was the spy or it was the other officer. But you will have to be, alert me on that one. Not entirely too sure. And next to see Luthen Real going on his speeder and going to Ferrix Town. We then see the Imperial spy watching from a balcony watching from a balcony, and then to see Andor talk, and then we see Andor talking to his friend about coming back for his mother, because Andor came back and he saw his friend, and he told him that he should stay. He was coming back for his mother. Then we go to the fifth scene. So the fifth scene, we see Cyril and his soldier friend on the transport sitting side by side each other, and next we see Luthen talking to Val about any luck with finding or seeing Andor, and then Andor looking through an eye hole, and to see the boy going, and then we see the boy who was working on the diffusion bomb going into the walking crowd, and Andor seeing Luthen through his eye binocular, and to see an eye binocular, and then to see a hologram of Andor's mother talking to the whole town, which was amazing to see in this episode. And then to see Andor's friend and the town fighting the Empire's forces, and the Empire's forces was a massive big battle to see. You guys better go watch this final final episode of Andor to see it. And then we see Cinta finally kills the Imperial spy, and then we see Cyril saving Deborah Miro from the battle, and then we see Andor and Bix, and Andor goes to save Bix, and then we see Andor and Bix walking away, and then we see Andor gets Bix on a ship and leaves her and the others behind. And then we go into the sixth scene, but before that, Andor leaves him behind, but he's going to come back for her. And then we go to the sixth scene. So the sixth scene, we see Mon Mothma and her husband taking their daughter to go get betrothed to the thug's son, and then we see Cyril's friend sitting on the stairs, and then we see Luthen looking at Andor, and Andor says to Luthen wants him to kill him, but Luthen doesn't, and Luthen smiles in the episode, and so that's the end part of the episode. But spoiler alert, guys, go and check the episode out before you see the spoiler alert. But if you guys don't mind, you just want to see the spoiler and all of that, and what we've been talking about in our other videos, it links to this spoiler that I'm going to be talking about here. So anyway, let's get into the spoiler. So the spoiler is we see machines working on something to see. Is working on something, and then to see the Empire, and in the post-credits scene, we see the Empire building the Death Star laser cannon, and that's what we've been talking through the other episodes. We're thinking, what were these machines building? And they were actually being used to build the Death Star. So we were all right. They were all there to build the Death Star. That's amazing. So yeah, so that's the end of the episode. So yeah, guys. So was it? Now, my question for you guys is: was it a successful final season? In my opinion, I think it was. It was definitely a successful final season. I definitely like the action they had, the talking, and we've definitely seen a lot through this first season, and it's been a massive ride ever since. And tell me guys what you guys think. Tell me guys what you think of this. Did you guys enjoy this final season? And overall, did you guys like this first season of Andor? And the Lego set that we got prior to this from the trailers, it is a awesome Lego set. I definitely like it. I'm going to see if I can try and buy it if I can, but it's definitely an amazing set, and I definitely think that this season was a success, and hopefully we'll get to see what happens in the next season. I might be doing some more videos on that coming soon. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I just want to say make sure to follow Stacey Arbor on YouTube, and she's also doing a Beauty and the Beast theatre play that she'd love for you guys to join. And we also did a live stream talking about Disenchanted, so go and check that out on her channel. She might have a few videos coming up soon as well. And also don't forget to check out these other awesome YouTubers on the screen here. As always, they've been doing amazing jobs with these awesome videos. And also they also have been, for the Easter eggs, also has been 61 Easter eggs, I think, but they're related to Grand Moff Tarkin and Princess Leia for parts of it. But go and look on Screen Crash's videos. He's got breakdowns on that and the ending of Andor explaining. And so yeah, so I thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll try to do more videos if I can. Don't forget that I said in my previous video that that my videos have been a bit slow lately because I've been busy outside of YouTube, so I'll try to get back to them as much as I can. But as always, may the Force be with you guys. May the Force be with you guys always. Bye bye, guys.